Good evening. New tonight. Is Arizona Attorney General Kris on the brink of ending the fake electors case?
You'll recall the case drew national attention after felony charges were filed against 18 people, including Donald Trump's lawyer Rudy Giuliani, in an alleged attempt to overturn Arizona's 2020 vote for Joe Biden.
12 News journalist Bram Resnick asked Mays on today's taping of Sunday Square Off whether she would keep the case alive after a court deadline in 2 weeks. Bram, what does she say about it?
Well, Attorney General Kris did not sound as committed to the fake electors prosecution today as she did when we spoke just 2 months ago. Political insiders on today's Sunday Square Off who heard Mays' comments in the studio agreed that Mays appears likely to drop the case she began investigating after taking office almost 3 years ago.
The defendants charged by the state grand jury allegedly schemed to prevent the lawful transfer of the presidency.
Back in April 2024, Democratic Attorney General Kris announced 18 felony indictments. Donald Trump's lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, top Trump administration officials, the chair of the Arizona Republican Party, all among those charged. Fast forward to today.
And I want to end with the next 2 weeks. You have a decision to make on the so-called fake electors case. Supreme Court has said either you appeal it or it is gone. It is over. What are you going to do?
So I'm not going to announce that on your show.
A Maricopa County judge's ruling in May delivered a serious setback to Mays' prosecutors. If she doesn't decide to keep going by November 21st, the Arizona Supreme Court will toss out the case.
The one thing I do know for sure, Bram, is that I am so proud of the prosecutors and investigators in the Attorney General's office, and I'm proud of the work we did on that case.
Similar fake electors prosecutions in other states, stemming from alleged attempts to subvert Joe Biden's election victory in 2020, are also on thin ice.
You told me about a month or two ago when I asked you the same question in very strong terms. Isn't standing up for democracy important enough?
Exactly.
And so it sounded to me like you weren't going to give it up.
I mean, look, I certainly don't want to give it up. It is certainly not something that I want to do.
To the Sunday Square Off political roundtable, it sounded like Mays is going to walk away.
Does her answer or answers, do they tell you it's over?
She's dropping it, apparently.
That's your takeaway?
That's my takeaway.
Tyler Montague is a longtime Republican activist.
You asked her the question of democracy, is it worth fighting for? Of course it is.
Roy Herrera is a Democratic elections attorney.
There are, of course, realities, though, with how the law has been interpreted by judges, and you have to look at that and the resources and time that takes, and from that answer, I think she probably will.
And there's also a political reality for Attorney General Kris. She's running for re-election, and a fake electors prosecution could overshadow her campaign. Bram Resnick, 12 News.
Bram, thanks.